Dean Davison, LiveWeatherBlogs.com meteorologist here. Overnight outlook time. We're going to get into severe weather aspects coming into about midweek and after the severe weather in the Midwest. We're going to be getting into that as we're getting into severe weather season about to kick off. First, we're going to go into what's going on. We have a winter weather advisory and winter storm warnings here in the Pacific Northwest. A couple flood warnings here in the Midwest. And you see primarily dry here in the southeast. We did have some snow, believe it or not. Snow showers that occurred today in the Roanoke Valley and some of the mountainous areas. Very interesting day. Temperatures were stuck in the 30s with the cold air dammed in the area of the mountains. So we'll get into that. First, let's take a look at our current temperatures. This is a big change. 32 in Blacksburg, 33 Roanoke, 40 Wytheville. This is almost 20 degrees. 20 degrees difference between last night and tonight's temperatures at the same time. That's pretty significant as that low pressure dropped through the area, dropped to our south, that brung in the cold air behind it, and we actually are having cold air in the northern part of Virginia, causing some snow showers up in the area of Culpeper, Virginia, which is in the northern parts of Virginia. Also, some scattered snow flurries and snow showers that occur in the Roanoke Valley also this afternoon. But you see the temperatures are in the 30s and will drop into the 20s here tonight. Temperatures across the country, you can see 30 degrees New York, 33 Roanoke, but you get sort of South Atlanta, 58, 74 Orlando, 72 New Orleans, 78 in Houston, 56 Los Angeles. You see the cold air is along the northern tier, the warm air is along the southern tier. There'll be two jet streams. When they come together, we got a troughing going on here in the west later in the week, and we'll have the southern jet also come into the picture. What that's going to do is cause a low pressure system. When that low pressure system forms and the dry line forms in Texas, we know severe weather season has begun, and we'll be looking at some severe weather, tornadoes, hail, high winds, you name it, it'll start up here in the Midwest. We're talking Texas and Oklahoma to start with, and that'll all move to the east and actually possibly give severe weather to the eastern coast, parts of the east coast, by the end of the weekend. So stuff we got to definitely keep an eye on, and we will here at LiveWeatherBlogs.com. Not the you see the low pressures here in the northeast with that low that came through the area, the snow to the Philly area. Now down here, off South Carolina, a little bit of mountainous precipitation here near the Roanoke Valley may occur in the next 24 hours as if the inverted trough stays in the area, and then the high pressure builds in. But then what we get is this situation in the Midwest, which looks to be severe. We're looking at severe weather to pop out by Wednesday and Thursday here in the Midwestern area. We're talking about Oklahoma City. We're talking about parts like Dallas. This whole area will be in the risk for severe weather, hail, high winds, and tornadoes. And that thing will then push to the east. The warm front will go through the Roanoke Valley, and like I said, this could lead at the end of the week towards severe weather in the East Coast and Dixie Alley. At the end of the week, look at a cold front, strong cold front here. A warm front sits around Baltimore. Cold front crashes into the East Coast. Anywhere from Roanoke south could see some severe weather, possibly at least heavy rainfall, squall line, possibly severe weather. So stuff we got to definitely keep an eye on here in the eastern part of the United States. As severe weather season starts in the Midwest, but we also get the opportunity for severe weather in the eastern United States also. We're transitioning from the winter to the springtime here in the east of the United States. Through day 7, the cold fronts clear the coast, and we'll continuously get in this pattern where we might see severe weather every couple of days in the Midwest. Time for storm chasing season. A lot of people like storm chasing. April, May, June, July time. July's further to the east. Starting the day tomorrow, the possibility of severe weather will extend here in parts of western Texas, parts of Oklahoma. There will be an isolated shot of tornado. High winds and hail will be the main threat until we hit the day on. And that will mainly be a late threat. Some MCSs, mesoscale convective systems, may form also. And then that'll kick into Thursday. And let's take a look at Thursday's outlook here from the storm prediction. That'll include all of Arkansas, Nashville, Tennessee, parts of Kentucky. This is your area of concern on there. And look where we're talking about 30 percentile. And this is 2 days out. This is going to be a moderate or high risk threat. You see the 5 percentiles pushing towards Virginia already. So you see we're going to have the situation on Thursday night and Friday. Thursday for MCSs, tornadoes, high winds, hail. And this is just going to continue to push to the east. And I'm saying day after Friday and Saturday could be interesting on the east coast of the United States. Stay with us We're looking at least a wind damaging threat for that time. And this will start from dry lines to extremely strong cold front. A few things. One is lift. We'll look at the lift we're going to have here. It's 42 hours. We're going to look at a couple things. It's 42 hours out there, so lift and indices. We're talking about -4, -5. That's going to be very sufficient lift in the Midwest. Cape, it's roughly 15 to 2,000. Kind of low, but that'll definitely increase. We do have lift and Cape, which is potential energy to be used. So that'll be the most likely area, Oklahoma and Texas, for severe weather. And we'll take a look at a couple other things here. We also got 850 to 850 to surface, and that's pretty significant shear. We're talking pretty good shear here in that same area. So there's where probability of tornadoes come into effect. You got probability of tornadoes because you've got the potential convective energy potential, which is your Cape. You have the lift available, pushing the atmosphere to get the thunderstorms to go up, and you got shear to cause the rotation to change with height, wind with height, and you can see the winds are pretty strong here. We're talking roughly 30 to 50 knots. Probably going to get a little higher as it goes along. And that's three of the areas we look at. And I'm going to look at show something else as dew points. You got dew points in the 60s. So you add all that together, that's your bread and butter for severe weather. And there will be severe weather in the Midwest, and this will all project south to the east. It probably will go from a tornadic threat to more of a straight line wind threat as it moves further to the east. But that being said, the kickoff to the season has come around, and we will see it Wednesday and Thursday here in the Midwest, United States, Texas, Oklahoma. Be on your toes. Roanoke Valley forecast. Outside chance of freezing drizzle, 30 degrees tonight. It's been an interesting day, wouldn't be surprised. 50 degrees on Wednesday, rain starting on Thursday, and Friday, chances of thunderstorms also towards Friday with that front coming in. Then we'll get 34 on Friday night, 55 on Saturday, mostly sunny skies. And for the triad, 34 tonight, 50 on Wednesday, 56 Thursday with rain into Friday. Chance of showers and thunderstorms on Friday afternoon. 67 degrees, 59 on Saturday as the front moves through. In the triangle, freezing tonight, 50 degrees Wednesday, 58 Thursday. 69 showers and thunderstorms possible on Friday. Then we get clearing out Friday night into Saturday with 60-degree temperature on Saturday. So the severe weather season's kicked off here in the United States of America. Stay with liveweatherblogs.com for all your latest information. We'll keep you updated. Stay tuned. I will be giving some Weather 101 on severe weather coming up in the next few days. Also, Mike DeFino is another one that writes very good severe weather pages. So keep an eye on his stuff because he also writes on severe weather. But this is my bread and butter, and also DeFino's bread and butter. So please keep an eye on liveweatherblogs.com for all the latest weather information. We'll keep you updated and teach you some stuff about how we forecast severe weather. For liveweatherblogs.com, this is meteorologist Dean Davison. Have a great evening.